We are back with you live on CBS Sports Network with Joey Varner. I'm Sean Wheelock. It's KO Night Boxing. We apologize for the severe weather. I don't know why. It has nothing to do with us, but the show has been disruptive. But we're back firmly on track, Joey. We really had nothing to do with the weather or the technology.
No, but the weather is out to get us, Sean. I swear, my flight in was the scariest flight I've ever had in my life. More turbulence, drops, shakes, shutters. I mean, I was actually saying, okay, this might be it. It was a fun ride. Thanks for the good times, but I made it. We made it back. Ready for some good fights.
I think we've sorted out the technical difficulties. I think the weather will cooperate the rest of the way. We're now set for our co-main event of the evening in the junior middleweight division. Limberth Ponce versus Noel Esqueda. Our tale of the tape is presented by 316 Catering. No cooking, just eating. 316mealprep.com. Sign up today and start a healthier life tomorrow.
Noel Esqueda, 2 years the senior to Limberth Al Galito Ponce. He's also got 2 inches height advantage and a 2-inch reach advantage. Came in 3 pounds lighter.
Back we go to Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring at this time, Limberth Ponce.
This is the 17th pro fight for Limberth Ponce. Enters with an outstanding record of 13-3, 9 KOs. Ponce has won 7 of his last 8 fights, including his final 3. He says he enters on a 3-fight winning streak, Joey, largely because of his improved fitness, improved cardio, improved strength.
And because of his new coach. He's been with his new coach for the entirety of this 3-fight win streak, and he said the coach changed a lot of things for him. He didn't always fight smart. He said now he's a smarter fighter, not just in the ring, but outside the ring, and a lot of it he attributes to his new coach.
In his fighter meeting, Ponce said, I want to use my angles, fluid movement to get inside my opponent's reach advantage.
It's funny, he's the shorter of the opponent, but he likes to fight inside, and his opponent is taller and lankier, also likes to fight inside. So I think we're in for another inside all-out war.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent making his way to the ring, Noel Esqueda.
Noel Esqueda, very popular here in his home city, Wichita, Kansas. 7-3-2 is his pro boxing record with 5 KOs. Esqueda unbeaten in his last 3 fights, 2 wins and a draw. Esqueda described himself to us, Joey, as a pressure fighter, and as you just mentioned a moment ago, like his opponent in this co-main event, Limberth Ponce, Esqueda wants to fight on the inside.
Sean, he also told us in the fighter meeting that he gets lazy on defense, and he's really cocky, but he thinks that hurts him sometime. And I said, so are you going to change that? And he said, nah, that's who I am. That's how I fight. I said, all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now set for the co-feature bout of the evening, scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing in the junior middleweight division. Brought to you by the Pump House, Wichita's favorite sports bar and late-night hotspot. Our 3 judges assigned, Marcus Danforth, Karen Holderfield, and Jeff Sinnott. And our referee in charge of the action at the bell, Bobby Brunette. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, tonight wearing red, trimmed in green and zebra print. His official weight, 155 pounds even. His professional record is a veteran's 1 at 13 victories, opposite 3 defeats, 9 big wins coming by way of knockout. From Quad Cities, Illinois, by way of Acapulco, Guerrero, Mexico, please welcome Limberth El Gallito Ponce. And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. Tonight wearing solid white. His official weight, 152 pounds. His professional record stands at 7 victories, opposite 3 defeats with 2 draws. 5 wins coming by way of knockout. From Wichita, Kansas, please welcome
Gentlemen, protect yourself at all times. We went over the rules in the dressing room. Any questions here? Any questions there? Good luck to both of you. Shake them out.
This has all the ingredients to be a really entertaining fight at 154 pounds. Our co-main event of the evening, scheduled for 6 rounds. Round number 1. Tonight's fight clock is presented by the Pump House, Wichita's favorite sports bar and late-night hotspot. Red trunks for Ponce, white trunks for Esqueda. True to his word, Ponce Joey trying to get right to the inside, but pays the price via that right hand of Esqueda. Esqueda doubling up on the jab, still trying to set his range. See the feint from Ponce. Ponce hard to the body.
Watch your head.
Referee Bobby Brunette telling both fighters, watch your heads on the inside.
Nice right hand by Esqueda.
Ponce finishing that sequence with a short, sharp left. That's telling Esqueda, keep your punches up.
Esqueda really doesn't commit to that jab. He throws it short, he pumps it. He's not putting a lot of snap on it. He's not covering a lot of range with it. And he actually said he hates fighting from the outside. He hates trying to use his reach. He feels that it's not that warrior mentality. He said he wants to get on the inside, and trade. Whether or not he wins or not, he's not going to change his style because of it.
Good right hand by Esqueda. Esqueda in stalking mode. Ponce exploding to the body on the inside. Again, then finishing with the left hand. That was a slick combination from Limberth Ponce.
Second left hook just there. You saw it landed on the chin of Esqueda and just a brief little buckle from his knees.
Break, let him go, let him go.
Good separation for Bobby Brunette.
Watch your heads, guys.
55 seconds remaining, round number 1.
Nice right hand from Ponce again.
Come on, punch out, let him go.
From Ponce. Esqueda now fighting with his back against the ring ropes.
Keep him up, Ponce, keep him up.
It's Ponce who backs off.
See on the outside of the right eye, Noel Esqueda, already a little mouse popping up.
Overhand right to the inside for Ponce. Not difficult to solve your opponent's reach advantage when they're not throwing the jab.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, 10 seconds.
Final seconds now, round number 1. We are headed to round 2.
Insightful.
See early on, Ponce with the overhand right. Esqueda countering, they're trading, both landing. Good action, nice left hook. Both fighters landing often and early, and there right there is the little dip I talked about. You saw that left hook land, and you saw the knees just buckle briefly.
All right, don't just jab. He's this far from you. Keep him that far. Keep him away. All right, don't go through the phone. Box him, Noel. Box him on the outside. You got all the advantage. You got the reach, man. You hit that double jab and throw that power right behind it.
We apologize for the technical difficulties. Blame the weather. Don't blame us. John Anderson is now with us, ringside. He's the president of KO Night Boxing, the reason that we are here in Park City, Kansas at the Hartman Arena for KO Night Boxing Rapid Fire. Sean, how are you, brother?
Box.
Round number 2, Limberth Ponce versus Noel Esqueda.
Let him go, Ponce, let him go.
John, talk about the evolution with Nico Hernandez and redeveloping boxing in the state of Kansas. This is my home state. I know how big boxing was here in the 80s with Tony Schiavone, in the 90s and early 2000s with Tommy Morrison. And doing it again now in the middle of this decade.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. He's having a great turnout here tonight too. You know, and I feel, you know, we're really representing Kansas here. I mean, some great fighters even besides Nico on this card. So it's been well. I mean, Vargas put on a heck of a fight.
That was a great fight.
God.
I mean, it takes two to tango.
It does.
Hats off to Tellez too.
Yeah, hats off to Tellez, no doubt about it.
So many of these Kansas fighters have had to go to states like Iowa, Oklahoma, Texas to get opportunities. Now, KO Night Boxing is creating this platform for major fights on CBS Sports Network, national television, as well as in Canada. So they don't have to leave their state or even their city.
You know, Midwest can be a hub too. I mean, why not? You know, I mean, they're proving that they got the talent over here. So, you know, this is something that I think is just going to evolve and get better and better.
Separation from referee Bobby Brunette.
I understand Noel Esqueda's mentality that he doesn't like to use his reach. He likes to fight on the inside. But when you've got reach like that, utilizing it to get on the inside can be one of your greatest advantages in your fighting.
He kind of reminds me of Corrales, the way he walks in.
That's when we were talking on our fighter interviews, the way he described his style. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, he likes to fight on the inside. Doesn't want to use his reach at all.
Clever turn from Ponce. Esqueda still walking forward, reset center of the ring. And tentative Joey with that jab is Noel Esqueda.
He's tentative, and he's throwing it short. He's not committing it, and he's not pushing off that back foot, but getting a lot of snap on it. He's not treating the jab like a power punch or a punch that sets up others. It's more of a feeler jab.
Come on, punch. Some hands up, three. Let's go.
Big right hand to the head. Combination to the body from Esqueda.
Now break. You're going to tie up, you break up. Right here, Limbo.
25 seconds remaining, round number 2. Double left jab from Ponce. True to his word, Limberth Ponce, as he described yesterday in our fighter meeting, said, I want to take this fight to the inside. He's doing that by and large through the opening 2 rounds. Good left hook to the body from Esqueda.
Okay, break. Step back.
Ponce got a short left hook in there as well.
Stiff left jab.
It's turned out to be a good
fight. That's the end of round 2. John, so let's talk about the immediate months ahead now for KO Night Boxing.
Thank you.
Sure, we're going to be, we're going to be nuts into something shortly here with July and August. So I think we're just picking up the pace. You guys are just starting to see the beginning of what we're doing here. So, you know, I mean, we went 3 weeks in a row. So it's good to have a little break. I got to take a few weeks off. You know?
Cancun, Iowa, now here in Kansas.
Yeah, it's been crazy. But I do want to take a moment. I got to tell my dad, happy Father's Day. I love you. Thank you for everything you've been doing for me. And, you know, I got to say one more thing about Chris Gazzetta, who's our producer. 3,000th show today.
Oh, congratulations.
I mean, how amazing is that? I mean,
do you know how old you have to be to do 3,000 shows? I think Chris is old.
Oh, it's unbelievable. Hey, Chris is a great guy, man. He does great stuff, so I got to give him a shout out. So,
Joey, you realize Chris can kill your microphone at any moment, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Chris Gazzetta, one of the best in the business. He is our producer as well as our coordinating producer for KO Night Boxing.
I think he's hating me right now a little bit. I'm hearing it in the air, but I'm living with it.
How he shows is phenomenal. And in trivia that people like me care about, Chris Gazzetta was the full producer for the O.J. Simpson criminal trial.
Oh. And Neil was a cameraman.
Round number 3, our co-main event of the evening, scheduled for 6 rounds. Heating up at 154 pounds, Limberth Ponce versus Noel Esqueda. Joey, how do you have this scored?
2019, 2 rounds to none. El Galito Ponce, I think he's landed the harder shots. He's dictating the pace. He's busier on the inside.
It does look like Esqueda's starting to liven up a little bit, though.
He's got fight in him.
Yeah, he sure does. Ooh, I think he got rid of that.
Still in comments, our main event of the evening in the flyweight division, scheduled for 6 rounds. Jose Rodriguez versus 2016 Olympic bronze medalist Nico Hernandez. John, talk about your relationship, not just with Nico Hernandez, but his entire family.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. You know, we actually flew down here and had dinner at his parents' house. It was unbelievable. She's a great cook, by the way. So, yeah, man, I mean, the whole family's been great. It's, you know, they're very supportive, and they're getting very popular out here, as you can see.
And being at a Nico Hernandez fight is truly a family affair. I've met 10 aunts, uncles, cousins, grandma. I mean, and they're just so heartwarming. They're warm people, welcome you, give you a big hug.
Yeah, it's no doubt.
Great family and a great fighter.
You know, I want to say something. It's really that way in Kansas in general. I mean, everybody's really great. Shaking hands, you know, appreciative. It's just, it's wonderful. It's been great being here at Hartman.
That was the final warning by the referee to Ponce for low blow. He said, I'm not going to tell you again, I'll take away a point.
Bobby Brunette, like our other referee.
Oh, that right hand staggered him.
Kevin Champion, very experienced. Both Brunette and Champion, outstanding. If they say final warning, they definitely mean final warning.
Oh, what a right hand.
Break clean.
He's finding a home for that overhand right.
Oh, it's wide open for it, too. He's walking straight in.
Final 30 seconds, round number 3.
Let's go. Step back.
You know, Ponce put on a great performance against the Rooster, too, you know, on one of the earlier.
Last year in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I mean, he really did.
Against Nico Macias. John, thanks so much for joining us. I know you have official duties to do.
I do, man. Thanks for taking the time, man. And you guys are great, man. You know that. I love you both, man. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, back at you. John Anderson, President KO Night Boxing. Final seconds, round number 3. Coming back with round 4.
Start.
Round number 4 just underway. Noel Esqueda. Again, trying to walk forward, Limberth Ponce. Yet it's Ponce, continually level changing, coming to the inside, exploding with punches to the body and the head. Esqueda here, early stages, Joey, round number 4, maybe a bit more active off of his jab.
He's picking it up, he's being more active on the inside. But I just feel like he needs to, if he wants not only to win this fight, but to have more success as he moves forward. There's nothing wrong with being an inside fighter if you're this tall and lanky, but you got to start outside and utilizing that jab with some authority, with some force behind it. That'll guide you right, and that'll walk you right into the pocket where you want to be.
Better stuff from Esqueda. And you see the flurry and the exit from Ponce. Esqueda, though, has definitely turned up the temperature here in round 4.
All right, break. Let him go, Ponce. Come on, get away from them ropes. Break!
Again, Joey, we're seeing Ponce,
keep your head
backwards movement, explodes to the inside and then backs out again.
He's almost luring Esqueda in. He's getting Esqueda to follow, and then he times that step and leaps in with the jab, leaps in with an overhand right.
All right, punch. Now your hands
and if you're Esqueda, you need to catch on to that. You need to be aware of that and use that against Ponce. Bait him into coming forward and take a half step back and catch him coming in.
Big swing and a miss from Esqueda. Ponce can't counter effectively.
Put home. Let's go.
Shuffle of the feet from Ponce.
Come on, punch. Get them hands free. Let's go. Come on, let's work. Both hands.
Ponce bearing that right hand to the body. And targeting low. Good overhand right. Good turn in the uppercut from Esqueda and firing right back Limberth Ponce.
All right, break. Get your head up. Step back. Watch
Final
your head.
30 seconds, round number 4.
Stop. Keep that head up. All right, too low. Let's go. Box.
Bobby Brunette telling Ponce, don't lead with your head. Keep your head out. Uppercut from Ponce, Esqueda right back to the inside.
Now let's punch, guys. Get them hands
free. Perhaps the awkwardness, Joey, of this fight, certainly this round,
Time, 10 seconds.
is the willingness and the desire of both fighters to want to fight on the inside.
To just meet in the middle and bang.
Come on, get your head up. Let's go. Time.
That is the end of round 4.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
There we see
I give him a couple
Esqueda landing with the right, but it's the big overhand right of Ponce that does the most damage. Nice inside uppercut from Esqueda. He's finding his punches, but as he finds them, he's also eating a lot of punches.
Just moments ago, during this 1-minute intermission, referee Bobby Brunette going over to Adam Rohrbach, the executive director of the Kansas Athletic Commission, saying, I gave Ponce a couple of warnings leading with his head, not a firm warning. I definitely did not take a point, just making him aware. It's good refereeing.
All right, let's go. Box.
Maximum of 6 minutes, 2 rounds remain in this fight. Our co-main event at 154 pounds. Limberth, Ponce, Noel, Esqueda. Here we go with round 5. Right back to the inside goes Limberth, Ponce.
Hands are free, let's go.
Firing back is Ponce. Ate a left and a right and walked right through it.
Come on, let's box. Don't talk. Let's go. Box.
I like Bobby Brunette. Box, don't talk, box.
You know, when I hear they're talking, I want to know, what do they say?
You speak Spanish and Portuguese,
Right,
you
break,
tell me.
Break, step back.
I got to get a little closer to hear that, but I don't want to get too close when these guys are trading.
Watch your heads, watch your heads. Let's go, come on.
Third warning to Ponce for the head.
See just the volume on the inside.
Break!
Trying to run down Ponce.
Head up, let's go.
It's almost 3-1, even 4-1 for Ponce on the inside. And he's starting and he's finishing the combination.
The problem for Esqueda when he's on the inside is not that he's so much taller, but that he's fighting so much taller. So Ponce is right below him. He gets the inside shots quicker, he gets the overhand quicker.
Just like that, the swing and the miss with the lead left hook from Esqueda, Ponce ducks under. And again, count the punches in that sequence.
Let's go.
The volume belongs to Limberth, Ponce.
And Esqueda's doing a good job, though. He's sneaking shots in the middle of the flurries and the onslaughts of Ponce, but it's one that he's landing to 5 that he's eating.
And of course, boxing is not just about volume when you're judging rounds.
You're free, let's go. Punch.
Or be it. It's about clean, effective strikes to the legal targets. Ponce has more volume, but he's also landing more effectively. Circles out, resets. Esqueda continues to come forward.
All right, let's go. Punch out of there.
Joey, what we're not seeing from Esqueda is a plan B. This has essentially been his fight from the opening seconds.
And that's what he told us in the fighter meeting, though. He said, there is no plan B. I'm not going to use my range. I'm not going to be a footwork fighter. I don't like that style, and I don't respect that style. He actually said, what do you expect? I'm Mexican. I'm a warrior.
All right, break.
And I get that, but at the same time, you do need to make adjustments. You do need to learn what's working and what's not working. And even if you have a style that you like, you need to utilize your strengths in order to implement your style.
Big flurry and then the exit from Ponce. Outside, backpedaling, explodes in with punches.
Come on, punch out of there.
Final seconds, round number 5. Good left hand from Ponce, and we are headed to the 6th and final round.
Hey, Rev.
There you go.
Rev.
Thank you. There you go.
And it's Esqueda, Ponce trading punches. You see Ponce rolling low, the left hook, and the right hand land. And the bell rings. Esqueda's just leaping in to hit him. He hears it, and he stops.
Joey, your unofficial scorecard heading into the 6th and final round.
5 rounds to 1. Excuse me, can't do math, Sean. 4 rounds to 1, 49-46. El Galito, Limberth Ponce. He's controlling the inside, he's landing the cleaner shots. The overhand right's found at home multiple times, the left hook. I just really think that moving forward, not just in this fight, but his career, Esqueda just needs to utilize that reach just a little bit. And when he gets on the inside, he needs to fight a little smaller.
Into round number 6. Final round of our co-main event in the junior middleweight division. Limberth Ponce versus Noel Esqueda. Joey, I fully agree with your scorecard. We'll see if Noel Esqueda senses the urgency. Always interesting what a fighter, even more so his or her corner perceives what the judges feel the fight is. Sometimes they're on, sometimes they're way, way off. You see Ponce outside, inside. The tendency, Ponce, of course, Joey, not staying apart on the inside of this fight.
No, he's using great head movement and circling out or taking an angle out. And a lot of times he's done that as Esqueda's thrown big, and it's just been a complete whiff.
That was a big left hand to the body by Ponce.
All right, break. Let him go.
Esqueda trying to be a bit more aggressive. Just having trouble really finding Ponce cleanly. Eats a big right hand there from Ponce.
Ponce is not having any trouble finding Esqueda.
Again, the right hand from Limberth Ponce, turning over the right hand. Esqueda missing with the step-in uppercut.
Break, step back. Let's go. Suck it up. Let him go.
Esqueda perhaps, Joey, feeling the frustration as we're deep into this fight. 70 seconds remaining.
Step back. Come on.
Again, you see the big swing and a miss with the lead left hook from Noel Esqueda.
You see, Esqueda comes in every time. There's no jab. It's a walk in, and if he does throw a jab, it's really not a jab to land. It's to cover distance and set up a right hand. He'd be a lot more effective on his entry with a respectable jab, a jab that snaps back his opponent's head, like he did with that uppercut.
Big stuff from Ponce on the inside. Deep into this fight now. Nice turn from Esqueda. Literally every big shot that Ponce has landed against Noel Esqueda in this fight has been on the inside. Nothing from the mid-range or the outside. Nope. Then Ponce landing on the inside. Esqueda trying to fire back off of the counter, misses with that right hand. Ponce initiates that tie-up.
Let's go.
The feint to right hand, clubbing overhand left hand from Ponce. 6 rounds up, 6 rounds down.
Thank you.
Where's my fucking seat? Let's go. I beg your pardon.
Thank you. Here you go.
Limberth Ponce versus Noel Esqueda. Fighting hard in our co-main event for all 6 rounds. Ponce establishing himself on the inside as he told us yesterday in our fighter meeting that he wanted to do. Esqueda said the same thing, I want to fight on the inside, but just simply could not find his big shots while there. When we return, we will learn the winner of this fight. From Hartman Arena, this is KO Night Boxing on CBS Sports Network. Former athlete in the know and a guy who thinks he knows it all, but together they make the perfect morning team. Wake up with Boomer and Carton, presented by Gillette Pro Shield, weekdays at 6 a.m. Eastern, right here on CBS Sports Network. Limberth Ponce versus Noel Esqueda. Joey going all 6 rounds.
Yeah, and you see Esqueda, the taller, longer fighter, wanting to make it an inside fight, but that was Ponce's realm. That's where Ponce, that's the kingdom that he ruled. They traded on the inside back and forth throughout, but Ponce got the better of it, landing the cleaner shots. You see the overhand right landing. The overhand right over and over was the weapon of choice by Ponce. Esqueda busy on the inside, tough and durable, but eating more shots, landing less shots. Great performance by Ponce.
Joey, your final scorecard?
59-55, Ponce.
Let's go to Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, after completing the scheduled 6 rounds in our co-feature bout of the evening, here are the score totals from our judges at ringside. Karen Holderfield and Jeff Sinnott score the bout 58-56. Marcus Danforth sees the contest 60-54 for your winner by unanimous decision from Quad Cities, Illinois, representing Acapulco, Guerrero, Mexico, Limberth, El Gallito Ponce.
I want to see both of you afterwards,
Okay? Let's go to Joey with the winner.
All right, thank you very much, Sean. Limberth, congratulations on the victory. Give us your thought on the fight.
I thought it was a good fight. It was tough. That guy kept coming, you know, but I got the better shots every round, I think. So that's what won me the fight.
You did land the better of the shots, especially that overhand right. You found a home for it early and often. Was that part of your strategy coming into this fight?
Yeah, I mean, after I found out in the first round it was going to be open, so I targeted that the most. But I know I needed to do more. You know, we moved around a little bit on him, but I know I can do way better than that.
Give us your thoughts. He was a much taller fighter, but he wanted to fight on the inside of you. Were you expecting that coming into this fight?
No, I didn't. Honestly, I thought he was going to use his reach. But then when you came inside, I know I got some inside game, so I gave it back to him. So I think we were a little better on that, too.
Well, let's take a look at this big screen right here. Walk us through some of the highlights of this fight and give us your thoughts.
Here, I was trying to come with the overhand every time because I know that jab kept him low, you know. But when I had him right there, some good body shots. But I know he was tough and he came back, man. I wasn't expecting that, honestly.
Well, Limberth, Ponce, El Gallito, congratulations once again on a great fight and the win.
Yeah, I want to say thank you to all the people that believe in me. I got this win for you guys. I love you, Quad Cities. I love my family, everybody that supported me from day one. I'm coming back again.
Sean, back to you.
Thank you, Joey. Impressive from Limberth. Ponce, now 14-3 in his pro boxing career and victorious in his last 4 fights. Headed your way, our main event of the evening, scheduled for 6 rounds in the flyweight division.